So hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a more festive get ready with me. I'm starting to crack out the red lipsticks, the gold eyeshadows, that kind of a thing. It's not going to be anything groundbreaking, so if you are looking for a state-of-the-art makeup artistry, then this is not the video for you, but this is the kind of look I go for at this time of year when I'm feeling a little bit festive. And yeah, so I'm not going to chat anymore because this is going up today, I think, maybe tomorrow, and yeah, so let's get straight to it. Okay, so first things first, primer. I've actually already done this makeup once today. I was going to film the look get ready with me this morning, but I was like, I don't really know, like, I didn't know what to do, so I thought, okay, I'll use this morning as a test run, and then if I like it, I'll do it later. So I'm using the Professional Primer by Benefit, and I actually forgot to prime this morning, and I haven't not primed in so long, and I thought, oh, do you know what, it'll be fine, like, maybe my skin won't be that oily today. And no joke, my makeup didn't last until now. Like, well, it did last, obviously it was on my face, but I touched my face and it like all came off and my skin was so shiny and gross, so primer is essential. I'm going to take Revlon Colour Stay Foundation and the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I've just dropped something. I'm going to mix these together, mainly the Colour Stay with a little bit of the Maybelline, just because the colours, I've got my summer and my winter foundation, except I'm not quite pale enough for my winter foundation yet, surprisingly. So I mixed those two just a little bit. Okay, I've probably put way too much of the Maybelline one there. Oh well, we'll just go with it. So yeah, I'm just going to mix that and apply it all over my face. I'm sure you guys know how to do foundation. Okay, I've just zoomed you in a little bit. Foundation done. I'm now going to take some of the Maybelline The Eye Eraser Concealer under my eyes because I've got massive bags. I should probably have used a corrector, but let's face it, around this time of year I'm feeling a bit lazy. So I'm just going to draw kind of like a V. That's actually quite a lot. I must have twisted this loads last time because I didn't twist that at all. A little bit down my nose, and I normally put a little bit on my chin. I'm not going to put any like on my spot because I don't really care about it. You can kind of see it anyway. It's so big that you can't really cover it up. So yeah, I'm just going to blend that out. Okay, that's all blended. Now I'm going to set my under eyes with the NYX finishing powder in the shade Banana and the Real Techniques setting brush. Now I know this is going to be like the sort of, if I wear this makeup over Christmas, I'm going to need it to last a long time, so I'm going to put a lot of powder on and then I will brush it off in a minute, any excess. So I'm going to sort of bake, but not properly because I don't have time for that. Okay, does anyone else on their hair have these bits here? I've got these little short bits and they are so annoying because I can't get them. They always have a little like cowslick in them. I can never get them flat. And I don't straighten my hair, I never do, so I'm not like, if I straighten my hair I would just straighten it, but I'm not going to turn straighteners on and do all that just for one bit of hair. So whilst I'm going to let that sink in, I'm going to do my brows. I'm just going to comb them through quickly. And then I'm going to take this mirror because I need it closer to do my brows because I'm blind. And I'm going to take the Freedom Brow Pomade and just a slanted Eco Tools brush. And we are losing light, guys. It's not even 3 o'clock yet and it's nearly getting dark. Gone a bit wide. Okie dokie, eyebrows are done. I think so, anyway, just put a little bit on, too much. Just use like the end of the brush and just kind of do a couple of strokes up just to make it look like I've got a little bit more hair there. Thicken them up a little bit. I'm using the wrong end of the brush, that's clever. And then just blend it with those brushes. I'm going to take the concealer brush again. So I took a bit of it off then, blending. Okay, so that is my eyebrows all finished. Now I'm going to powder the rest of my face with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. And also I'm just going to use it to just wipe away any excess on my eyes. Oh god, it's getting everywhere. I feel like it doesn't really matter if you're a little bit not 100% matte, but I tend to try and make it as matte as possible just because I get really oily throughout the day. So yeah, that's done. Next up, bronzer. Bourjois chocolate bronzer with just a big duo fibre brush from Real Techniques. Just quickly. And a bit of blush. I'm going to use this Pixel Perfect blush from MUA, which is in the shade Coral Spice, and a Real Techniques blush brush. Just like so. Now onto highlight. I am going to use two highlighters. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Radiance palette, and I'm going to take the kind of golden one on this end, and I'm going to put this on my cheekbones, quite a bit on my cheekbones because I want a lot of radiance. I'm going to put it down my nose because that slims out your nose. Touch on the forehead just because, you know, you want to be extra special on Christmas. Cupid's bow, more on there, and chin, just for that extra specialness. And obviously the other side. And I've just applied that with the MUA F11 face brush, or face highlight brush. And now I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to use the second highlighter along this one here, and I'm going to put that just on my cheekbones just to make that a little bit more highlighted. I'm not sure if the difference will be noticeable on camera, but it's definitely noticeable in person. Okay, now it's time for eyes. Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. And now I'm going to take the... where did I put it? I was going to use the Carly Bible palette, and I'm going to take the very first light shade as just put that all over my eyelid with a EcoTools large eyebrow. Like so. Now I'm going to take just another eye brush, and I'm going to put this shade from the same palette, this one down here. It's just a really pretty golden colour, and I'm going to put that all over the top of what I've just done. This isn't the most pigmented of shades, but it provides a really pretty kind of sheen. That's why I've put the other one underneath it, just to make it a little bit brighter. But yeah, it just provides a really nice, pretty shimmer without it being too in your face. Like so. Now I'm going to go to actually one of the, like, technically I think this is a highlight shade, but it's this one here. It's a really pretty golden colour, and I'm going to put that on the outer half of the eyelid. Now the only trouble with this is there is a bit of fallout, so just be careful when you're applying it and not do what I'm doing, which is just making it really bad at falling out. I'm not actually that impressed with this eyeshadow. It worked really well earlier, and now it's not working all that well, so we're going to have to just try and make it work. Okay, so I'm going to take the Sleek Storm palette, and I'm going to take the light matte colour, and I'm just going to run that through my crease. Just like so. And now what am I going to do? Am I going to take this palette? I can't get it back open now. Yeah, I'm going to take the first shade, which is the really pretty golden colour, and I'm just going to kind of put that like on top of what we've just done, because that shade worked really well this morning and it's not working very well now. So hopefully this will add to it. And just kind of try and blend it a little bit across the like centre of the eyelid. Like, don't worry too much about being precise. It's just gonna, the whole thing's just generally going to be like a golden glitter. I was just trying to keep the darker bits more to the outer of the eye. Oh, it looks so pale, this lighting. It's not very flattering. Next I'm going to go to the MUA Original Undress Me palette, and I am going to take the sort of Smog by Urban Decay shade, this one down here, and I'm going to actually just use the same brush because I'm super lazy and don't really care. And I'm just going to put that right on the outer part of my eyelid. Like so. And then I'm going to take a crease brush. To be honest, you don't need that sleek palette. You can get the shades from this, so if you've got this you can just use that. I just prefer the formula of the sleek ones a little bit. So I'm going to go back to that palette, although you can just take the dark matte brown in there, but I'm going to use this one because I like the formula a little bit more and it's a little bit darker. So I'm going to take that shade very, very lightly and just kind of put it out in the crease. And just kind of take a little bit along the lash line if you can, but like obviously you're using a big fluffy brush, it's not going to be precise, but kind of go with the like that kind of, what's that called, like the triangle outer V shape thing, just kind of go with that. Okay, I've just taken the brightness down one notch on there. So now I'm not going to put any more on my crease because I don't want it to be super dark, but I'm actually just going to take this brush from Kiko. It's called the 212 Eyes. It's a flat, small brush which I use to go along and use eyeshadow as liner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a bit of the golden one here and I'm going to put that kind of in the centre of my lower lash line, just to put a little bit more sparkle and shimmer in. Just like so, and then I'm going to go back to the Carly Bible palette as well, and I'm going to take the other shade that we used, this one here, and put that along, but more in the outer corner. Now you could also use this and get a dark eyeshadow and line your upper lash line, but I don't really want to do that because I want to keep it a bit more brighter, but you can easily do that. Or you can use liquid eyeliner if that's what you prefer, but I'm just going to stick with this, and now I'm going to put a bit of mascara on. So Max Factor False Lash Effect. Like so. Got a bit of mascara there and it won't come off, so we're just gonna leave it because that makes it look even more like non-professional. Okay, I have got 6 minutes of memory left. So lips, we are going to take the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the shade 11 Kitten Heels. This is a really nice red, kind of easy to wear liquid lipstick which I've been loving at the moment, and I've used it quite a bit, so this will probably be the sort of thing I'll pick for Christmas Day because it's just super, super easy and you don't really have to worry about it. It's quite easy to touch up and stuff, so yeah. Okay, so whoa, this camera, tone that brightness down. There we go. Okay, so this is what, okay, so this is the finished look for you guys. I hope you have enjoyed. This lipstick isn't quite as bright as this. I think the brightness is a little bit too high on my camera still, but it's just a fairly neutral, apart from the bright red lipstick. Of course you could use a nude if you want. I probably will end up wearing a nude lipstick so then I could eat as much as I want and I don't really have to worry about my lipstick going everywhere like this. You may want to use a lip liner, it just depends on how you find that this lipstick wears on you. I don't always, but if I'm going to wear it for a long time then I would, but what I'll probably do is if I do wear this on Christmas Day I'll take it off to eat and then reapply after, so it won't have, it only really bleeds after like 5 hours I find, so yeah. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know what your favourite red lipstick is for Christmas in the comments and I will see you guys next time.